Farmville, fun, interactive game bringing more to your life than just addiction. I started Farmville just like everyone else with 4 plots, a farmer, and limited seed choices from the market. I was quite lost at the beginning, but with help from my new Farmville neighbors, within a couple of days I was busy plowing, seeding, fertilizing, harvesting, and adopting new plants and animals. I was grateful to my friends for the variety of gifts they sent my way. Gifts that made farming fun and more interesting because of the variety of inventory. Within 7 days, I progressed to level 15, which allowed me to acquire new animals, seeds, trees, and tools. Currently, my farm looks nothing like what I started with. Wanna check it out? Become my neighbor. Wanna know where Farmville can get you? See for yourself. The game uses self-paced, problem-based learning technique with occasional coaching help from your neighbors at higher levels. With many ribbon rewards and free gifts, Farmville builds confidence and motivation. All accomplishments are rewarded with recognition. Progress made allows the user new inventory in the form of seeds, animals, trees, tools, vehicles, and free Farmville dollars. The game is designated to promote easy level achievement at the beginning and gets harder as the levels progress. I can see many possible educational uses of Farmville. Starting with simple computer skills and new technology exposure, the user learns by point-and-click direction, log-in, log-out buttons, toggling between 2 programs, Facebook and Farmville, use of drag and drop to move inventory, interactive buttons to move around, and keyboard to type messages. With message boards, gift requests, and thank you messages, the user learns to communicate with his neighbors. With advancement and ribbon rewards, he is exposed to various communication prompts that allowed instant communication with neighbors via Facebook wall. The user learns about different categories in the marketplace like trees, seeds, buildings, animals, or vehicles, but also in the collectibles where there are many other categories like bugs, jewels, or crafts. With inventory value, the user learns addition and subtractions. The user also learns about crops themselves, the process of plowing, seeding, fertilizing, and harvesting, and need for care getting rid of foxes, gophers, or weeds. He learns about farm animals and the need for their care. In later steps, he learns about building components. Farmville teaches time management. Each component grows or matures at a different time. Scheduling visits and planting accordingly to minimize waste is a given. Farmers have their own accounts and buy/sell their components. The user is forced to look at the cost of goods and calculate what he can afford. Goals are accomplished with financial decisions. The farmer starts with 12 by 12 field space that he can upgrade with time. All collected items that are placed on the farm can be just thrown in wherever or nicely organized. The buildings come in pieces and the user has to collect pieces and build the buildings from listed components. Farmville prompts investment skills. The user is left with choices to plow each lot separately or save up and purchase a vehicle to allow faster work. He can also purchase dairies or stables to collect more. He can plant according to most profit and dollar amount versus days to harvest. The user can also profit from displaying his crops or collectibles in farm stands and sell directly to his neighbors. Farmville teaches responsibility. If you want a dog, you have to have food for it and feed it every day. If you don't harvest, you lose money, lose points, and your crops will die without the ability to recover. You can also go and help out your neighbors and get rid of foxes, gophers, and leaves on their farm. There's some rules that prompt logic and critical thinking. You cannot place bees on your farm unless you build a beehive first. You cannot show off truffles without a wedding tent. You also read messages and follow directions. You have to plan your gift requests or building requests accordingly, since you are only allowed 1 gift per day. You need to visit your friends' Facebook walls for free gifts like mystery eggs or lost animals that may be placed there. You won't get far in Farmville without your fellow neighbors. You clean their yard, they send you a gift. They feed you a chicken, you clean their plots from weeds. Progressing in Farmville is a group effort. Having neighbors is crucial and best investment for your farm. Always remember to be nice to your neighbors. Most likely, they will send you the last brick you need for your construction. In return, you will fertilize their crops so they can profit from having a great neighbor like you. If you consider Farmville's many secondary educational benefits, you may start realizing that the time consumption required to maintain your farm is quite adequate to all the accomplishments.